Hey everyone. So, I just ate some cheese, so if I sound clicky, sorry about that. As I'm recording this, it's kind of late, but I have been emotionally a wreck after an incident that happened at the naturopathic doctor today. So, I never made this public, but at least I don't think I mentioned it in any of my videos, but I made an appointment with a naturopath. And I had the appointment. It would be yesterday now. So the 30th. Happy Canada Day, by the way, to all the other Canadians that may see this and whatever. Okay, there's some things that stuck out to me. And if I sound stuffy, I did kind of, well, I haven't in the last couple hours, but I did kind of cry for a little bit because I am apparently an INFJ personality type, and so I'm not as introverted as I used to be. I can handle a little more social interaction, but I do need time alone sometimes to figure myself out and digest everything, process everything. And sometimes that does involve crying a little bit. So I did. I cried because I got really stressed out. Apparently, I'm pale again. Either, I don't know if it's just because I looked that way in her lighting or if I actually was. I have been tired. Now, I think I devote my tiredness mainly to the stress I've been dealing with, my sleep being kind of off. I felt like I was fighting something this week a little bit, just like my stomach was just a little off. But I'm not fully 100% without, like, I'm not fully 100% religiously carnivore. I don't know if that had something to do with it. I barely eat plants, okay? I had this idea that I'm pale because I'm detoxing a heavy metal from my diet now. I didn't drink the kombucha today. I have been full carnivore today. I've eaten cheese though, and I bought some cheese today. I've had some beef. I had cheese. I took out some liver to thaw, and I'm gonna eat that tomorrow because it is cooked. I cook my food. Cheers to you if you do raw. You do you. I eat liver. I know some people can't stand it, but I think you have to be careful with how you cook it. Don't cook it in bacon grease because it tastes awful. Don't. That makes me puke if it's cooked in lard or bacon grease. No, I gag on that. Butter helps. Lots and lots. Caramelize it. Make it so the butter goes kind of a little brown, I guess. Well, it looks carameled anyway. But anyways, so butter helps with the liver. And maybe try other kinds of liver if beef liver isn't doable for you. Maybe you might like it fresh after you cook it. Maybe you like it frozen. Maybe, I don't know. But I mean, I wouldn't. Anyways, I know there's some people in my subscribers that don't like liver. I don't see the problem with beef liver. People are, oh, but vitamin A toxicity. I feel like that's only with carnivore livers. I don't know what the heck the problem is with carnivore livers in particular. I don't feel like it would be vitamin A because it doesn't make sense to me that you could overdose on something that the body needs, like to live and to, I know electrolytes are different. Like, you can easily throw them off because your blood is constantly adjusting those. But you can be low on vitamin A. You can be low in vitamin D. You can be low in vitamin E, K, whatever. You can be low in these things. It's difficult to be low in electrolytes unless you drink way too much water or don't drink enough, don't take in enough nutrients or whatever. Eventually, yeah, you can be low in electrolytes. Vegans, I think, are the most low in electrolytes because, it's really, really hard. Like, your body will take it and take it from anywhere and use it from anywhere. So it's almost kind of difficult to be extremely low in electrolytes unless you do what I just mentioned. Or if you take too much and then you get a little bit sick and then you're okay. But yeah, you can do too much electrolytes. But beef liver in particular, I don't see the problem with. I don't know what the big issue is. But anyway, I digress. So they said I was pale. Here's the thing. They think I'm malnourished just because I'm pale and don't poop very good. I'm still dealing with my constipation. But that's all you have to go on is the fact I'm pale and don't poop. That's it. And you know what the freaking naturopath said to me? She said, you should be pooping at least once a day, and it should be shaped like a banana. She didn't say anything about length. She just said it should be like a banana shape. And it shouldn't be pellets. The issue I have is pain. That's the main issue I have sometimes when I go. And then, it builds up. And I told her everything. But I also told her everything I've done, I've been feeling 99% better since doing this, since making this change. She glazed right over that. Glazed right over it. This same woman, she takes me into her office, asks if I'd like a drink or anything, and then, okay, this is at the very beginning of the appointment, so we go into the office, right? My mom's with me, because she is my emergency contact as well, so I did want her to kind of get to know my mom, so I let her come, I let her stay. And my mom was the driver. So, yeah, we went to the appointment. And we go in, and the woman is not even 2 seconds. She's like, would you like a drink or something? I'm like, I got water. And then she leaves, closes the door over. Next thing I know, I hear a machine going. At first, I think it's a paper shredder. Because comes back, it's a bottle with a freaking smoothie in it. And you are going to tell me how I should be eating? All I want freaking checked is my freaking thyroid and my freaking stool. And you want to check me for, quote unquote, a lot of deficiencies? What am I deficient in? I didn't even say it angrily so much. I probably showed it maybe in my face, but I'm like what? And she's like, that's why I'm saying I want to get you checked to be sure. She couldn't even name one. The only thing I could think of is maybe vitamin D. But I'm never always depressed. I'm not constantly depressed anymore. I don't have depression. I don't have the tiredness in the same way. If I'm tired, I think it's because of the week that I had, the stresses that I've been dealing with. I don't know if just exhaustion in and of itself makes you tired and pale looking. But I've been almost like rosy before, and like liver did help with that, and I stopped eating it. I don't know what it is, but I stopped eating it, and I'm just like, why did I stop eating that? And I'm not one that eats a huge amount every day. I eat probably maybe an ounce of it a day at most, maybe not even that much. But you're gonna sit there drinking a diabetes-inducing smoothie while telling me what I should be deficient in? Or trying to, and then not even coming up with anything? Excuse me? And if she finds this, I said what I said. You know that smoothies, I'm going to talk to, right at the moment I'm going to talk to her directly. You know that smoothies have the fiber ground down, right? So you're still more than likely going to raise your blood sugars exponentially. And you're going to sit there and tell me that I'm diabetic, that I could be diabetic, that I could be deficient in a whole bunch of crap. I don't eat fiber. Fiber slows down everything, including the absorption of nutrients. That's why I stopped eating fiber. I didn't tell her that part, but that is partially why I stopped eating fiber, is because it slows down everything, including your nutrient absorption. So, I am pretty much carnivore. I've been full carnivore today. I have not had kombucha. I have not had cocoa. I've been completely carnivore. I can't be carnivore lion style. I just can't do it right now. Cheese, I do. Liver, I'm going to start. I don't know if I have scurvy or not. I don't think I do, because none of my teeth have fallen out. There's a spot on one of my teeth I think might be kind of trying to like heal itself, but it's kind of questionable right now. But I'm in my bedroom, by the way, so that's why it's quieter in here. You don't hear the fridge. But I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm overwhelmed. I'm emotional. I've been on the verge of crying all friggin' day. I've been isolating myself all afternoon. I've been just lying in my bed almost all afternoon. I had to sleep some of this off, so I slept a good bit. So I am more awake than I would be normally at this time. I had to sleep some of this off. I took like 3 hours to just sleep some of this off, and I still ended up crying at the end. I just want my thyroid checked, that's it, and I want my bowels, my stool checked. I don't know what to do. Anyone who's actually carnivore, please, I need help. I need to figure this out, because I thought I was supposed to start looking healthier and looking better. I don't know if it's something in the kombucha or something. It just makes no sense, because everything else I eat is meat and things like that. So, and my fat and my all that stuff. So why would I be pale looking? Is it just because my exhaustion and maybe a potential illness I was getting over? What would it be? Because I don't know where they get the idea that I'm extremely, I know where they get the idea that I'm extremely malnourished, but I don't get the idea, the reason why I'd be pale still. Excuse me. I mean, I don't get it. So if anyone knows, have any potential reasons as to why, and maybe something I could add into my carnivore diet, or, maybe I do have to go lion diet. Maybe, I don't know, I like my butter and my cheese, okay? On occasion, I don't really eat cheese as much anymore, but I will eat cheese. I like my beef, I like my butter, but I like butter too. So I don't know if I could ever do lion diet. Maybe eventually if I knew where to get beef tallow. But right now I can't do lion diet because I don't think they sell any kind of beef tallow here where I am. I don't think they sell that. And I feel like if they did, it would be hydrogenated or whatever it's called. So I don't want to get that crap. I want to get the real stuff. I would rather not buy anything online if I don't have to, because I want to buy local and support my local islanders, because I am an islander. I'm proud of it. I'm not a fan of fish anymore. I've tried and it just tastes too awful. I literally tastes like I'm eating the shell of like, if it's shellfish, it tastes like I'm eating the shell. Sardines, I gag. I never used to. In the beginning, I didn't. I loved them in the beginning because I think I was just that malnourished at the time. Now, if I try sardines, I gag. I can't do it. Done. Nope, no more sardines. So, that's it. I'm at my wit's end. I've tried everything else. Red meat, I know that based on what Sean Baker has said, red meat has everything you could ever want. Now, my red meat is only ground beef. Should I suck it up and start buying $500 worth of steak every week? Should I do that? Because I feel like it's $100 just to get a pound. And I don't even like steak as much. So, help me out here, please. What do I need to do? I'm getting very discouraged. Should I just incorporate the liver, keep eating liver, do that for a while? What do I need to do? Is it just that I need to cut out the rest of the plants? Is it just, what is it? Does anyone have any ideas? Because the kombucha I drink has tea, but it has ginger. Okay? And I don't know, maybe I'm limiting my absorption of certain things by drinking it at the times that I do. Maybe I need to stop drinking it when I do. So I'm going to try a little bit of time without it, see what happens. Without cocoa, without kombucha. I'm tired, sick of being tired. I've tried everything else, okay? I have. Liver does help things. It definitely hasn't hurt me in the past. So I'll incorporate that. And I will eat my beef, my cheese, my butter, because right now I don't know if I can go lion diet. I'm not going to buy beef tallow. And even lions, they do eat different things. It's not just beef. It's not just antelope and impala. They eat zebra. They eat, I think they eat birds too, don't they? Don't they bring down birds? I know, cheetahs do. I don't know. So, help me out, please. Please. Just tell me what I need to do. Like I said, I don't eat fiber. And when I do drink the cocoa, it's really, really, really dissolved, the powder, to the point you can't even feel it sometimes. You have to stir it, but you can't really feel it most of the time. Is it that I drink it too soon after I eat a meal. I've been told you have to wait 2 hours. Do I need to wait longer than that? What do I need to do? Anyone with some experience with this maybe even knows, maybe they've had experience with being pale and then they did something without having to change the carnivore part of it and then they got pinker. Tell me, because I'm desperate. Because along with the paleness, I am a little tired too. Until then, I'll just cut out the kombucha, cut out the cocoa for a while and see if maybe, just maybe, I can get my pale skin a little pinker, get some energy back, conquer myself again, and I'll probably start eating the liver again. I would like to hear anyone's experiences with this, see what they had to do. I don't want to hear about, oh, this is why you need carbs. You need carbs for the blood flowing down. Yeah. No. Carnivore has made my blood thinner in a good way. I feel like my blood was really thick before. Because when they take blood from me, yeah. So, I'm going to start eating the liver too because I have been, going through that month lately. So I will take the liver mainly for that as well. I'll eat the liver, see how that does. I'll keep the cocoa and kombucha out of my diet for the next little bit, and we'll see what happens. But until then, I would like to know anyone's thoughts, feelings, opinions. I won't delete your comment if you talk about carbs, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because I've been there and I've done that. Okay? It's not because I'm dogmatic. It's because I've been there and I've done that. A lot of people, this is the thing with the INFJ. We are very, 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 very strongly opinionated. And a lot of people take that as, oh, you're just stuck in your ways and you're not open to learning new things. Yeah. No, we're experienced. We are experienced people. We've been through crap. We know what life is pushing toward us. We can't deal sometimes. We don't like when people go against us to such an extent that they judge us and they even if it's not an ill intent, we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like you saying things that we already tried, telling us stuff that we already did. We already tried this. We already did that. No. So I don't want to hear about how carbs are the only way, about how I need to start eating peanut butter and protein powders again, which I never ate protein powders in my life. I tried it one time and nearly puked. No. Just no. Never. I taste the shite in it. I taste the crap, the literal crap. No, I don't drink supplemental drinks. I never will drink supplemental drinks. I will never drink soy drinks. I will never drink anything like that. The only things I eat now are things that I know what's in it. I know what's in the cheese that I'm eating. I know what's in the beef that I'm eating. I know what is in the freaking kombucha that I'm drinking. The only thing I could find on cadmium in cocoa was dark chocolate, like the chocolate bars. I couldn't find it on the powder. So if anyone has any information, maybe type it, because YouTube is very, very, very picky. And now they don't even want you sharing links that are not part of YouTube. So please, thank you. And thanks for dealing with my rant. And if you have any suggestions on what I can do to improve my color, let me know. My complexion as a whole has improved. I have not nearly as much acne. And she never even mentioned that. She's like, well, your skin is pretty much clear. You don't have much acne, but you're just a little pale, you know, and you might need this. No, you are pale, you know, and I think you're very deficient in certain things and blah, blah, blah. Couldn't even name one thing. Maybe vitamin D. That was it. That was all she thought. All she could even remotely think. And my hair. My hair still, it's getting thicker a little bit in certain parts of my scalp. I notice hair coming back on other parts of my body too. I did lose hair in every region. Every region. My pubes. The hair's coming back there. The armpits, hair's growing back there. And eyebrows, I think, are kind of coming back too. My eyebrows are a bit thinned out too. The right one is still a bit thinner than the left one. I don't know why. But I don't know. I think it's either a thyroid issue, parathyroid issue, or something with my bowels. I don't know. Malabsorption of something. Maybe. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just still eating something that's interfering with absorption. Even though I don't always pair it right away. So let me know what you think I should do. I'm going to sign off now. I'm going to try and go back to bed for actual sleep to finish off the rest of my sleep because I needs it, y'all. I needs it. Okay. See you later, guys.